Now in this session, we are going to cover the Home tab's editing group, and in the editing group, we are going to talk now about the fill command. And in the fill, we have different options here: fill down, fill right, fill up, fill left, series, justify, and flash fill. So we'll be covering them one by one, and these are very important concepts and you will enjoy learning them. So let's begin this. Now first of all, let's have a look at the fill command, which has got four options: down, right, up, and left. Now we will see them one by one. If I have written here 1, and if I cover this area, these cells on the right hand side, and I want to fill the same data across in any number of cells, I just have to select them and I'll go to this option and I'll say right, and you will say that it has filled on the right hand side. All this same number has been filled, same data has been filled on all the cells on the right hand side. If I do Control Z, this can also be achieved using a shortcut Control R. If I say a shortcut CTRL Control and R, R is for right. So if I select this and if I press the shortcut Control R, then this is filled in this direction, in the right direction. Now if I am selecting all these cells downwards, and if I go to the fill button and I click on down button, so you'll see that the number and the formatting got filled in all the cells in the downward direction. If I do Control Z, I can achieve the same with another shortcut called Control D. CTRL and D. Control D. D is for down. So if I select this and if I press Control D, you can see that the same data is filled in all the cells in the downward direction. Now, if I want to do the same thing in the left direction, I will go to this fill button and I'll click on the left, and the data is filled on the left hand side. Now this data I want to fill upwards, I have to go here and click on the up button, and you'll see that all the data got filled in the cells in upward direction. So the fill handle uses the command of right, left, up, and down, and we can fill the data in any direction. Now we'll see some of its applications, where all we can use it. So here I have taken an example where the budget is being prepared for the 12 months and the date is filled out. So here the revenue, we need to total the revenue as Alt equal to, we'll use the shortcut for summing is Alt equal to, Alt and equal to, Alt and equal to. This is the shortcut for getting the sum number. Now suppose here I am getting the sum here also, Alt equal to I use, and I get the sum of all the cost of goods sold for the whole year. The total amount is there now, right? And I want to fill this data downwards for all the fields here: salary, wages, rent. I want to total it down. So I can just press Control D. And as I press Control D, it will fill the same formula downwards. So it is not only just copying the numbers, but it copies the formula also in the downward cells, right? Here, if I have to calculate total expenses for the month of January, for the total, as I said, we'll use this shortcut Alt equal to, and we'll get the sum here. Can you see the sum figure we have got? Now this same sum I have to do in all the cells in the right direction. I can press the shortcut Control R, and you will see that it got the same formula got copied in all the cells in the right direction. Similarly, if I want to calculate net income, I'll say equal to total revenue minus total expenses. So I calculated the net income for January, but now I want to copy this across in all the cells. So what I can do is I can just select all the cells and press Control R, and you'll see that all the cells in the right direction got the copy of the same formula, and we got the results in terms of net income for February, March, and for all the 12 months. Now similarly, if I want to do for the upward cells, suppose I have to sum this here. Now suppose we have summed the cell in the last cell here. We have got the sum of all these months. So if we do Alt equal to, we got the sum here. Now we want the sum for all these cells in the up direction. We can just go here and we can click on the up button. So the same formula will be copied in all the cells in the upward direction. Now if we have done net income here by saying, if we have applied the net income, which is equal to the total revenue minus the total expenses, right? And now this formula we want to copy in the left direction. So we'll just copy, select all these cells and press this button, and here we will go and select the left option. As we click on the left option, the formula gets copied in the left direction. So we can use this formula left, right fill and up and down fill in cases wherever we want to fill a data or a formula has to be copied across in whichever direction. We can use the fill options here.